Do you like the censor kitty? I'm so sorry. So I did not make this house. Hence why I'm censoring their names. Do you see how good this house is? It's immaculate. It's stunning. And, yeah, I didn't make it. Those houses up there, I didn't make it. This house, I made it. And that's what we're going to focus on this video. I'm going to progress this house. So the person who made that really cool house up on the hill informed me of Vibrant, what's it called? Vibrant something? Very thorough, I know. I've clearly done my research, but it's a setting you can do on the menu. And it makes your stuff look like this, and it's beautiful. It's changed my life. It really has. It's amazing. And I'm very excited because I think that because I draw so much Minecraft. I'm a professional artist and I draw Minecraft. It'll really help my concept of like lighting in this world, you know, just looking at it. But I hope you're doing amazing, and if you're not, then even though I don't know your situation, I do believe that you will get through it. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Look at this water. I also played more instrumentals, so I'm going to give it to you right now. Huzzah! The beat of me breaking the glass, it was on beat like 3 times. And that was not intentional or realized, but I think that's really cool. And then I like abruptly stopped playing right when I really started to observe the skeleton. And that obviously was also not intentional, but I think it's a cool lineup of things, and it adds a potential context. Yeah. Gosh. It's been a wild it has been a wild few months. Absolutely insane. I no longer have 2 jobs. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. It conflicted with my main schedule far too much, and I could not do the deeds, if you will. I have too much responsibility. I recovered from my illness, mostly. Because in my last Minecraft video, I was so sick, it wasn't even funny. Oh my god. I'm still coughing, but I always have a cough. Like, I always do. Every time I laugh, it itches. I have to cough. It's terrible. It's been like that for years. I don't know. But Censor Kitty. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know. I know I usually have a really deep talk, but there's no deep dishing right now. I'm just living life. To be quite honest. I'll probably get deep in a moment if I can find the grounds to work upon. Let me think. Hold on. Shh, stop talking. Stop. I need to think. Stop it. What about we role play? But what are we gonna role play about? I think also pretty soon in the video I'm gonna sing and play guitar, and it's like deep and serious, and it's gonna be sandwiched between silly, goofy role playing. I'm fine with that. What should we role play about? I think we should role play. I need to be like angry, but quietly, because my family is sleeping. Oh, the song's coming. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Brace yourself. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. That was a very serious moment. Oh my gosh, I died. Again. Oh yeah, we were gonna role play. Okay, I need to be angry. So let's say I'm mad at you because you keep... What's something really inconvenient? Ooh, let's say you keep taking the gas out of my car. And turning it into vegetable oil bottles. Like cooking bottles, okay? Let me try. I'm nervous. I don't act in front of people. I'm nervous. Okay. How many times... Imagine I like slam the door. I walk in. We need to have a talk. No, I need you to stop what you're doing. Put it down. Put your phone down and look at me, okay? I've had it up to here. I have spoken to you about this so many times. So many times. And I don't feel heard. I feel ignored. And I'm just really sick of it. I'm really at my limit, honestly, because you keep taking the gasoline. You keep taking the gasoline out of my car, which, by the way, I need that to go to work and to, bring us home money and groceries and to pay the bills, which you clearly don't give a fuck about. And so not only do you take the gasoline out of my car, so I'm always constantly stuck in the driveway. I get stuck on the road because I don't realize that suddenly I don't have any gas because I filled it up the previous night, and then suddenly my gas light's on and I'm already on the highway. So not only do I deal with that every day, and see, you're smiling, which is so disrespectful. Like, I can't take it anymore. So not only do you do that, but you put it in the vegetable oil bottles. So when I go to cook us dinner, it's all gasoline, and now the kitchen smells like absolute garbage. And I don't have gas. What is your problem? You're not allowed to walk anymore. You're not allowed to leave the house anymore. I'm taking your phone. How was it? How was that role play? I think it started off pretty strong, and then it failed. It faltered. Oh, I'm faltering. Actually, for real, though, in this moment in the game, I was really angry. Moderately to severe. Moderately angry, because I kept dying, as you could tell. And I was trying to get dark wood because that's what I wanted for my house. That's the whole reason I came over here, was to get dark wood and saplings for the house. Because where we all moved to, there's no dark wood, which is fine. But yeah, so I collected my goods, my groceries, and then I went back to the new area, because that was around spawn, roughly, pretty close. I feel like I was gonna say something very deeply important, but I don't know what it was. So let me think on that again. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you to please, under no circumstance, steal people's gasoline. Or put it in vegetable oil cooking bottles. Okay, because that is a health hazard. And probably a federal crime. A national crime. A worldly crime. Is a national crime a real thing? Is that just what a federal crime is? I don't know, actually. But I'm not, like, that pressed to find out. Gosh. Yeah, also they found... One of them found a sunken ship on the surface, which is quite rare. That's very rare. But also, how do you think that happened? Like, imagine if that actually happened. Where'd the front go? I swear to goodness, if one of you said up my rump, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna crash out. You need to stop. You need to calm yourself down. Okay? Here's something that could potentially spiral into a serious, deep talk. So, I feel that it is astonishing what my voice cannot convey. My voice doesn't even I feel like it, okay. This is gonna sound wild. I feel like my voice doesn't even sound like me. Like when I hear my voice, and I know that's common, I know your voice sounds different from a recording compared to you experiencing it, because recordings capture how your voice travels through air, while you hear your voice how it travels through solid, which that being your big old head, your skull, and your brain, and your eyeballs, all that, okay? That's how you experience your voice, which makes it deeper, but the air makes it higher. So it's very jarring when you hear your voice in a recording, because you're hearing it without the accompaniment of your skull and your head. And it's just strange. So I'm constantly grieving the fact that people already can't hear my voice in the way I do. Because I think I have a medium deep voice. It can get pretty deep, actually. But no one can hear that. So I sound unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But not only that, I just don't think my voice can convey emotion very well in the way that I want. Because yike, hello? Okay. Yes. I am I'd say, I'm You know? I love funny moments and unserious moments. But there's also a lot going on in my head. And I try to convey that, but it doesn't really work. And when I really need to be serious with somebody, I don't think it conveys properly. At all. And I can tell because of how people react. It's very weird. It's so strange. It kind of slides right off of them. And I also think it's the way I word things. I don't think I word things very well. And I don't pronounce words well a lot of the time. And I don't even realize that's happening. These videos have shown me how much I mispronounce things and I didn't even realize. It's so goofy. I sound so silly all the time. And I'm like, are you for real? I'm trying to tell people not to freaking give up. And I'm showing poetry of how, I feel like I experienced the universe in a very close and profound and beautiful way. And I was like, oh my God, my life changed forever because my perspective changed. Holy crap. But I sound goofy. It's extremely unfortunate. And this is why I love writing. Because you don't have to hear my voice when I write. And I feel like when I write, you can actually be like, oh, that's the person underneath that. Okay. And it's the same thing with my body. That's not me. And I guess, I don't know, I think that's become quite a common phenomenon. Or maybe it always was. And I don't know what that implies. And any answer that comes to my head kind of scares me. But I still love you. But I don't know, I'm trying to accept something that I've really focused on lately is I'm trying to accept myself as I am rather than the perception of what I think my energy is. like there's a concept in my head of what I am, right? What I want to be. But it is so different than what I actually am. And an example of that is allowing myself to be more open and soft and funny. Because for some reason my whole life I have had this weird complex of I need to be brooding, but not mean. I don't know if that's the right word. Like, I need to be, I guess, just like intense and kind of dark and serious and strong, especially very strong. But I'm not. I'm very soft and I guess emotional. I mean, I can like control my emotions very well. Too well. To the point where if I actually really let myself express emotions in a way that is not art or music or writing, like if I actually show like legitimate anger towards another person, I black out, which scares me. And don't you worry, I don't get violent. I'm not here slogging on people. I think I said that in my last video. But like absolutely no violence whatsoever. Screw that. Okay? It's dumb. But I don't know. I think I repress so much. And truth be told, I mean, I don't mean this to be very sad. Like, honestly, I really don't. Just blunt and real. I despise myself so horrendously bad. To the point where if I see my reflection, I get chills. And not like a, oh my gosh, this song is so good, I'm getting chills. No. It's so bad. And I hate being looked at. And most of the time I hate being spoken to. And which sounds so mean, it's not because of the person. And I know how self-absorbed this is. Excessive self-hatred is honestly very self-absorbed, unfortunately. But I'm not saying like you're doing it on purpose, because I get it. I'm not judging you, okay? I truly am not. But it's something that a loved one told me one time that really like kind of made me take a step back and look at myself more, where they were like, hey, your extensive self-hatred is very self-absorbing. It's like a self-obsession. And many might not like that. But I know they meant very well, and I think it kind of did help. It's kind of helped me force myself to look at myself in a very blunt and objective way. Or no, I don't know, a literal way. I don't know. It's helped encourage me to look at myself differently, because I have come to the acceptance that the way I have looked at myself my whole life and is low-key ruining my life. My excessive self-hatred is ruining my life, to be completely honest. And I don't want to ruin my life any more than I already have, because there's so many things I want to do. But the answer that I give myself every time is, well, you're not this enough. You're not that enough. You can never do that. What's the point? No one cares about you. You don't matter. Nothing matters. Blah, 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 blah. And then I just lay in bed so much, or sleep, or try to distract myself in any way that I can, because I cannot stand myself and my head and my emotions. And that is no way to be. And if you are experiencing that too, homie, we need to figure this out. And I don't have it figured out. So I'm not going to tell you, this is what you need to do to figure it out. No, I don't know the answer, and I'm figuring it out. But I encourage that you don't give up on figuring it out, because, oh my gosh, we need to live our life. This is such a sacred opportunity. Whether something beyond us and higher than us gave it to us, or if it was just random chance, regardless of that aspect of the answer, it doesn't matter. Well, that was a little aggressive. It's just, regardless of what that answer is, we're still here anyway. Okay? So, we need to figure it out. But I think we need to figure it out gently. Not so harsh, because we've already been so hard on ourselves. That's why we're so tired all the time. You know? I don't know. And it's weird. I have this, like, little thing in my head, or in my heart. I'm not sure what it is. A tapeworm. No. I would not be surprised. If someone pulls out a tapeworm out of me one day, I'll be like, damn. Anyway. What you have to say to the world, damn. That's it. No. But what was I literally forgot. I'm so sad. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so angry. Hold on. I totally interrupted myself earlier because I was like, wow, I hate when people talk to me, and then I totally derailed. I meant that as in, it forces me to witness myself interact with other people, and my self-hatred makes me cringe for that. But here's the reveal. This is the house so far. There's going to be a lot more, hopefully. I really hope I didn't build in other people's spaces. I kind of feel like I did, because I have the tendency to build really large. I hope you have a great day and that you feel better soon. If you feel like, yes, goodbye.